Imagine standing on a mountain peak so high you're surrounded by clouds, where the air feels thin and the silence almost whispers ancient secrets. Now, imagine, in this place, you find a city of stone, walls carved with perfect precision, terraces stretching like giant stairways into the sky, and temples aligned with the stars. This is Machu Picchu. But here's the haunting question. Why does it exist at all? Who built it, and why was it abandoned? Discovered by the outside world in 1911 by explorer Hiram Bingham, Machu Picchu had been hidden for centuries, untouched by invading armies, untouched by modern expansion, as if it had been placed on this remote ridge to keep its secrets safe. Even today, no one fully knows the answers. The Incas, the powerful empire that ruled much of South America before the Spanish conquest, are believed to have built Machu Picchu in the 15th century. But unlike their capital city of Cusco, Machu Picchu was never mentioned in Spanish records. It's as though it wasn't supposed to exist, or was meant to stay hidden. Why would an empire build a city in one of the most difficult, isolated landscapes on Earth? Some believe it was a royal retreat for Incan emperors. Others think it was a sacred site where priests performed rituals to connect with the gods of the mountains and the sky. And yet, the sheer scale and detail of Machu Picchu suggest something even greater was at play. The walls are fitted with such precision that even a blade of grass cannot fit between the stones. No mortar was used, and yet the structures have survived centuries of earthquakes. How did a civilization without iron tools or wheels achieve this? As we walk deeper into this stone city, questions grow. Its terraces were used for farming, but why such extensive fields in a place so remote? Its temples align with astronomical events. Was this a city of science, a cosmic observatory, or a place of worship meant to mirror the heavens? Even more mysterious is its abandonment. By the time the Spanish arrived in Peru, Machu Picchu was already empty. No battle scars, no sign of destruction, just silence. Why did the Incas walk away? Was it disease, drought, or something far stranger? The mystery of its disappearance lingers like the morning mist over its stones. But before we search for answers, we need to step back in time, to the world of the Incas, a civilization that rose to incredible power and influence only to vanish almost overnight. Their story is both inspiring and heartbreaking, and it might just hold the key to understanding why Machu Picchu was built. The Incas were masters of adaptation, building one of the largest empires in the world without written language, iron tools, or wheels. Instead, they relied on memory, oral traditions, and an ingenious system of record-keeping with knotted strings called quipus. Imagine running an empire the size of the Roman Empire, yet without writing a single word on paper. That was the Incan achievement. At the height of their power, the Incas ruled over 10 million people, stretching across modern-day Peru, Ecuador, Bolivia, Chile, and Argentina. Their empire was stitched together by a network of roads longer than the Great Wall of China, connecting mountaintop fortresses, valleys, and coastal cities. Machu Picchu sat hidden among these roads, almost like a secret jewel. Some historians believe Machu Picchu was designed as a royal estate for the Incan emperor Pachacuti. If true, it was a place of immense luxury, built not only for survival but for ceremony. Its temples, fountains, and palaces suggest a city of both power and spiritual importance. But others argue it was more than that, perhaps a sacred place of pilgrimage, where chosen priests and priestesses carried out rituals to honor the gods. Here's where the mystery deepens. The Incas saw mountains not just as landforms but as living deities, sacred beings that connected the earth to the heavens. Machu Picchu, perched between towering peaks, was perfectly placed for such worship. Its most famous structure, the Intihuatana stone, often called the hitching post of the sun, appears to have been used for astronomical observations. At the solstices, shadows fall on it in precise ways, almost like a giant stone calendar. But if Machu Picchu was so important, why is it missing from all Spanish records? The Spanish chroniclers who wrote down nearly everything they conquered never mentioned this city. Did the Incas deliberately hide it from them? Or was it already forgotten by the time the invaders arrived? Some theories suggest Machu Picchu wasn't abandoned at all, but was never truly a city in the first place. Instead, it might have been a ceremonial center used only for certain rituals, then left empty most of the year. Others point to sudden epidemics brought by Europeans, which swept through the Incan world even before Spanish armies arrived, killing millions. Could disease have silenced Machu Picchu's residents? And then there are whispers of stranger explanations. Some believe Machu Picchu was a place of lost knowledge, where the Incas kept secrets too dangerous or too powerful for outsiders to know. Others see its construction and alignments with the stars as evidence of a forgotten science, one we still don't understand today. Whatever the truth, Machu Picchu remains a puzzle. Its stones hold no written answers, only silent testimony to a people who lived and thrived here long ago. Today, when visitors walk through Machu Picchu, they often describe a strange feeling, like stepping into another world. The silence, the mist, the way the mountains seem to watch you. It feels as if the past is alive, still guarding its secrets. Archaeologists continue to study the site, uncovering new details every year. They found evidence of terraces used to grow crops like maize and potatoes, suggesting Machu Picchu was partly self-sustaining. They've studied skeletons that show signs of healthy diets, hinting that its residents lived well. Yet they've also found signs of rituals, burned offerings, ceremonial spaces, and the mysterious Intihuatana stone, all pointing to a spiritual purpose. The truth may lie somewhere between practicality and mystery. Perhaps Machu Picchu was both, a royal retreat and a sacred temple, a place where the emperor could connect with the gods while also displaying the power of the empire. But the unanswered questions remain the most haunting. Why was it abandoned, and why was it never recorded in history? Some say Machu Picchu was simply forgotten after the fall of the Incan Empire, swallowed by the jungle until Hiram Bingham stumbled upon it. Others suggest it was deliberately hidden, its location known only to a chosen few. And then, of course, there are those who believe its secrets go deeper, that its very design, aligned with stars and seasons, was meant to preserve knowledge we still don't understand. Whatever the case, Machu Picchu has become more than a ruin. It is a symbol of mystery, resilience, and wonder. Millions of visitors travel to Peru each year, climbing the steep paths, breathing the thin mountain air, and standing in awe before its walls. Each of them asks the same questions we've asked tonight. Who built this? Why was it left behind? What secrets are still hidden here? Maybe the true power of Machu Picchu is not in the answers it gives, but in the questions it inspires. It reminds us that even in a world where satellites map every inch of Earth, mysteries still exist, untouched, unsolved, and waiting for us to wonder. So, what do you think? Was Machu Picchu a royal palace, a sacred temple, a lost observatory, or something beyond our imagination? Could its stones hide knowledge the Incas wanted to protect from the outside world? If you enjoyed this journey into one of the world's greatest mysteries, make sure to like this video, subscribe for more explorations of lost civilizations, and share your thoughts in the comments below. After all, the mystery of Machu Picchu is far from solved, and your theory might be the one that brings us closer to the truth.